Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yes, we are in my closet, but only one part of it, you guys. I can't show you everything right now because I am still moving things around and trying to sort everything out, but I promise there will be a closet tour very soon. Okay, so today's video. Sorry, I'm still suffering from this flu, you guys, so if my voice goes up and down, I apologize. Hopefully it goes away soon. Okay, so the video is going to be about how to start dressing vintage and just a few little items of clothing and pieces that can help you get started. So I won't keep you for too long. I promise you that it'll be fun. You'll enjoy it. So let's get started. So I started dressing vintage just over a year ago. So not too long, but yeah. And at the beginning, I was so blown away. I had no idea where to start. It was kind of crazy because I'm thinking my wardrobe, what do I do with my hair, my makeup, is completely changing everything that you knew before and changing it into something completely different. But honestly, when I started to learn more about how to do makeup from then and the clothing, is actually pretty similar. I'm not going to lie to you, because you still put a foundation on, you still use a blusher, you still can contour, you can still do your winged eyeliner and then your eyebrows and a red lipstick. So it's not anything that you guys didn't already know. So it's just really fine-tuning and picking certain pieces of makeup that would be similar to what they used then. So for me and my makeup, how I started was I had to get a white eyeshadow, and I get mine from Sephora, and then I also got a liquid eyeliner, and the one I use is a dark brown from Dior and a red lipstick, and my red lipstick changes a lot because I like to try different red lipsticks just to see which one is my favorite and which one goes well with my skin tone. So the one I'm using just now is a L'Oreal one, and I think it's Julianne's Red Lips, I don't know, but it's something like that, and you can get it at CVS, Boots, Target, anywhere. So it's a good one and it does last and it's matte. So that's one thing that I would say where you start really. So that wasn't too crazy of a stat for me. The craziest thing I think was my hair. So for me, I started with YouTube and I searched up different YouTubers and I tried out different styles. When I started, my hair was probably down to about here, you guys, if not longer. And then I slowly cut it shorter, which did take me a while because I loved my long hair and I always had long hair. So, but I wanted to have it shorter. I just felt that it was a nice change. So, but for my hair, I tried different things. At the beginning, I used to do heat sets. So I would curl my hair and set it that way. And then now I do pin curls and I leave it in overnight. And yeah, I never use heat anymore. So everything develops over time. So my big thing that I would say is don't panic. Getting it not right the first time is part of your journey of trying something new. So for me, practice, 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 and eventually you will get it. So do not give up. It will happen, you guys. It took me probably 6 months to be able to get my hair to be like this, and even now sometimes I'm like, what even is going on, you know? My hair still goes crazy, but it's okay. So moving on to clothes. So I started by going to vintage reproduction clothing stores and online stores to find different pieces. I did start with circle skirts and circle dresses, but for me, I had to dress more for my body shape, and I felt that I wanted to wear more pencil skirts, and so now I wear a lot of pencil skirts and a lot of sweaters and separates. Separates are my favorite because it's something that you can wear every single day and you don't need to feel overdressed, or I don't know, you don't need to wear a dress every day if you don't want to. And the thing about separates is you can buy them anywhere. So, but one piece of clothing that I would recommend everyone to have is either a black swing skirt or a black pencil skirt. So this one is from Vixen by Micheline Pitt, and it is my favorite, you guys. I pair this up with everything. I pair it up from like a top like this, which is again is a Vixen top, or right here are all my sweatshirts, and I would just tuck a sweatshirt into the skirt, and then here are my belts. And belts are a savior, you guys, because back in the 50s a lot of women wore a lot of belts around their waist. Like you can see I have a belt on today, and it shows off an hourglass figure. So for me, with a lot of my pencil skirts, I would put a belt around my waist, which pulls me in a bit more, and then you can wear like a baggier top. You can wear absolutely anything. So don't panic if you think that you have to have things like big petticoats and wear them all the time, because you honestly don't need to. And I wish someone told me that at the beginning, because I thought you had to have everything. You had to have big dresses, the petticoats, the stockings, everything at the beginning, and honestly you don't, you guys. Just start where you feel comfortable and slowly progress, and it'll be a fun experience. So for me, a black pencil skirt or a black swing skirt, well, what did I say? Swing skirt is a great way to start for your wardrobe, and you can get them anywhere, so keep that on note. Another thing that I recommend is, let me find one now. Where are you? Okay. Is a white blouse. Ta-da! Now this one is a true vintage blouse. As you can see, it has cute little, I don't know, grasshoppers, crickets, I don't really know. But a white blouse you can pick up from anywhere, and you can match this with absolutely anything. You can go with any color skirt, you can tuck it in, you can wear it with even capri pants or cigarette pants, and that's what I wear a lot of the time. And you can even put, you guys, here we go, if you remember my black pencil skirt video from my YouTube channel, and if you haven't seen it, then not my YouTube channel, what am I saying tonight? I mean my Instagram TV, then you should head over and you can check that out too. But you can put like a little sweatshirt cardigan over the top of your white blouse, and it can be a cute little outfit. Or you can wear this little sweatshirt on its own. You can wear it open, closed, but I usually close it up, and I tuck it into my black pencil skirt and put a belt around it. And honestly, you guys, it looks vintage and no one would ever know. So I would, okay, I'm just going to put these down. So I would definitely recommend a white blouse. Okay, where else do we go? So we have a white blouse, we have sweatshirts. Sweatshirts are amazing. We have a black pencil skirt. Okay, where else do we go? We can go to, yeah, cigarette pants. I have a pair of black ones, I have a pair of red ones, pink ones, and these again are Vixen, but they're, as you can see, they're high-waisted and they really pull you in at the top. And then I always like to roll them up at the bottom, so you can give that kind of fake illusion of a cuffed kind of bottom sleeve thing. Yeah, so I would always say that capris, cigarette pants are a great piece that you can get, and they're also not that expensive, so that helps a lot. What else? Shorts as well, high-waisted shorts. Really, honestly, you guys, okay, that just opened. Back on its own, just stay there, please. So really, you guys, dressing vintage is about having some fun and being creative and not worrying about oh, do people think that this is a vintage style? Because if you think it's vintage and you believe that that's what it is and you love wearing it, then wear it, you guys. I wouldn't sit and worry about it, because I always believe that you should wear whatever you want to wear. And yeah. And also red lipstick, yes, it was very common, but a lot of women also wore like a pinky, like a kind of deep kind of pink colors too, and that was in the late 50s. So if you feel like you want, well, kind of mid 50s to late 50s, so if you feel like you kind of want to mix it up and wear like a pinky kind of color on your lips, then go right ahead, because it is still vintage, you guys. So for me, I would say just take your time, figure out what kind of style that you want, do a lot of research online, because you can find a lot of old pictures from magazines, you can find them just from old sewing patterns, and you can really get an idea of what styles that you would love to try or what would suit you, and then just go hunting, and you can find them everywhere, you guys. For me, I didn't start wearing true vintage pieces until maybe, I would say maybe 5 months, maybe less, maybe like 4 months into starting to wear vintage, because I was kind of scared, because I didn't really know if I could make the jump into being like, oh, I'm wearing a true vintage piece now. Like, I don't want to ruin it, but now I love wearing true vintage pieces, and I do wear a lot of true vintage pieces up, like most of the time, even though today I'm not, but my belt is. But yeah, it's all about mix and matching. You can mix and match eras, just have some fun with it, as I said again. Yeah, so staples, blouses. I have different colors of blouses because you can always mix and match with capris, skirts, shorts, anything, you guys. So I would just say, yeah, take your time, do your research. Always, like I always say, like, find a celebrity as well that you like, or a character or an actress from an old movie, and then trying to copy one of their styles. Sorry.
I was trying to say, she's not
Okay.
in the movie.
Elizabeth Taylor. You could be like Elizabeth Taylor and a cat in a hot tin roof, and you can copy her little blouse and her cream pencil skirt with her belt. That is such a cute outfit, you guys. I have copied that one. I have. But yeah, you just find pieces from different movies, from music, even my grandma's pictures. I've found a few of them and I'm like, I kind of like that outfit. I'm going to try and find that outfit. But yeah, honestly, you guys, the world is your oyster, as I've said so many times. So just have fun. And with shoes, I love remix vintage shoes and bait shoes. So, oh, and Miss Royal vintage shoes. So for me, I get a lot of reproduction heels. I have got some true vintage heels, but I have kind of wide feet, so I kind of struggle to find true vintage shoes. But yeah, have some fun. Like, you can find heels as well. You can find them on different stores online. You can also go, I would also keep in mind that there are swap meets and flea markets that you can attend, and they're always fun, and you can go around and you can find different pieces for pretty cheap, and you can pick up some nice cool pieces from there. Where else? Etsy, eBay. There are so many online stores that you can look at and just give it a browse, type something in. I love typing in 1950s two-piece sets or capri sets or dresses, cocktail dresses, and you find so many cool pieces. So I definitely recommend doing that. There's a lot of accounts on Instagram too that sell true vintage pieces, like Dainty Rascal, Buckswatch Vintage. So yeah, there are so much, you guys. You just have to do your research, have a look around, and just start. And don't feel like you have to just overnight, you have to be, ta-da, I'm now vintage, because it took me some time. especially going out in public all the time to wear this style, because people stare a lot. But you know what? This is you and that is your style, so don't worry. People are going to stare regardless because you look great, and just you keep telling yourself that, because you do. You look fantastic. So I would just say, just go right ahead, start where you feel comfortable and keep going, and you're going to have an amazing journey. You're going to have so many good stories to tell, because I've got some. Because I remember I was coming out of a car and we were going to a restaurant, you guys, and I ripped my dress, no joke, and it's a true vintage piece, all the way up the back to the top of my bum. So yeah, everybody got a nice look at my bum that night, which was not fun, but thankfully I had a long coat, so I literally was in the restaurant when it was so warm wearing a big coat. So yeah, that was a fun time, and I had to go straight back home because I could not go out anywhere after that. That was crazy and embarrassing. But guys, you can get it fixed. So you will have so many stories, and I cannot wait to hear a few of your stories that you have to tell me, because I think everybody has them. Okay, so in the comment section, you can tell me how you started wearing vintage, or if you have any crazy stories that happened to you, then I would love to hear them. So if you would mind sharing, that would be amazing. But thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I really appreciate all the support that you guys are giving me. You guys are amazing, you're great. It is fun to be doing this. I can't believe I am now doing YouTube videos, but it's fun, I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I wish you all the best with your journey in wearing vintage, or wherever you are in your journey. I'm sure you're doing fantastic. And if you're just here just to watch me ramble, then I hope you had a good time. Yeah, I just love talking all things clothes. I have so many stories, so I don't have a lot of time, so I have to keep it, you know, within, I don't know, a 15-20 minute mark. But yeah, I thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit a like and leave a comment and subscribe, because there's so much more coming, you guys, and yeah, so many funny crazy stories coming your way. So thank you again, and bye, have a great day.